Hello, this time up to 21 in Germany Bundesliga. But first, let's have a look at what happened last week 20 of matches. Starting with Hertha against Schalke, was a 0-0 draw, 13-9 shots for Schalke, and 5-9 on target too. Dortmund got a 5-0 victory over Union Berlin, with Sancho Haaland scoring a brace. He's been doing amazingly since he came along, scoring 8 goals in 4 games, including the competition. Got Royce scoring a penalty kick, and Wilson 13-5 shots for Dortmund, 7-9 on target too. Hoffenheim got a 2-1 victory over Bayer Leverkusen after Leverkusen scored with Dave Diby in the 11th minute. Came back and scored for Hoffenheim there. And Dimitri Bay got sent off in stoppage time for Leverkusen in the end. 22-14 shots for Leverkusen, 11-6 on target. Fiorentina got a 1-1 draw against Eintracht, with Eintracht 78 minutes for Fiorentina and Chandler 93rd minute for Eintracht. 8-6 shots for Fiorentina, 4-1 on target for Eintracht. Bayern Munich won 3-1 over Mainz, scoring some early goals with Lewandowski, Muller, and Cantera. Mainz got a goal just before half-time with Jermaine St. Just. So 13-8 shots and 5-3 on target for Bayern Munich as they carried on winning. Wolfsburg got a 2-1 victory over Werder Bremen. After Werder Bremen took the lead with an own goal, Jed Sparge in 22 minutes. Niederlechner and Vargas scored for Augsburg, 15-7 shots and 4-1 on target for Augsburg. Monchengladbach won 2-0 over Leipzig, with Lee and Hoffmann scoring for Gladbach, for Schwick and Kanku scoring for Leipzig, including 89 minutes equalising goal after Lee was sent off in the 60th minute for Gladbach. 19-7 shots and 9-4 on target for Leipzig there. Koln got a 4-0 victory over Freiburg. Goal scorers include Horn or Cordoba, Ensemble, and Jacobs, including 2 goals in stoppage time as well too, as they destroyed Freiburg. 24-9 shots for Koln and 9-2 on target. Wolfsburg got a 4-2 victory over Paderborn. Goal scorers for Paderborn, so Linsky, Desi allowed this for Wolfsburg. Nochi, Ginzek scoring a brace, and Arnold. Holtzman got sent off for Paderborn in the 33rd minute. 10-9 shots and 7-5 on target for Paderborn. And how I got on with those predictions, managed to get 7 correct out of 9, including Hertha Berlin and Schalke drawing, Hoffenheim and Leverkusen, with Hoffenheim winning, Bayern Munich to win their match over Mainz. I got Leipzig and Gladbach 2-2 draw spot on. Got Koln to beat Freiburg and had Wolfsburg to beat Paderborn there. And the only 2 I got incorrect went for a draw between Augsburg and Werder Bremen. Augsburg got the victory. And I went for a draw between Fiorentina and Frankfurt, with Frankfurt winning that game. Okay, so now we're on to week 21 of matches. Go for the head-to-head records, and then go through the odds for each of the games, and then my score predictions. So starting off with Eintracht Frankfurt against Augsburg. 7 wins for Augsburg, 3 victories for Eintracht. and 5 draws. Wolfsburg 4 wins in the last 5 games. Odds for this game, $1.72 for Frankfurt, $3.75 for the draw, $4 for Augsburg. On the table currently, Eintracht, Frankfurt are sitting in 11th spot, 2 wins and a draw in their past 5 matches, while for Augsburg are in the 10th spot with 2 wins in their past 5 games. Gonna go for Eintracht to get a 2-1 victory here. Next game is Wolfsburg and Fortuna. 3 victories for Wolfsburg and 2 draws. 2012 to 2013 and 2018 to 2019 seasons. Odds for this match, $1.53 for Wolfsburg, $4 for the draw, $5 for Fortuna. And on the table, Wolfsburg are in 9th spot, 1 win and a draw in their last 5 games. While for Fortuna, all the way down in 17th, 1 win and 1 draw in their last 5 games as well too. And so going to go for Wolfsburg to get a narrow 1-0 victory here. Next game is Freiburg and Hoffenheim. 7 wins for Freiburg, 6 wins for Hoffenheim, and 9 draws. 2 wins each and the draw in the past 5 games. Odds for this match, $2.50 for Freiburg, $3.40 for the draw, $2.50 for Hoffenheim as well. And on the table, Freiburg, 8 spots, 1 win and a draw in their last 5 games. While for Hoffenheim, they currently are in 7th spots with 4 wins in their last 5 games. So I'm going to back Hoffenheim to get another victory here. Going to go for a 2-0 scoreline. Next game is Schalke and Paderborn. 4 wins for Schalke. And that is it. 2014, 2015, 2017 and 2019 matches. Big favourites for Schalke in this game here at $1.45, $4.33 for the draw, $6 for Paderborn. And on the table currently, Schalke win 6 spots with 1 win and 3 draws in their last 5 games. While for Paderborn, last spots in 18th with 2 wins in their past 5 matches. So I'm going to go for Schalke to get an entertaining 3-2 victory here. Next game is Hertha Berlin and Mainz. 7 wins for Mainz, 6 wins for Hertha, and 7 draws. Mainz 4 wins and a draw in the past 6 matches. Odds for this game, $1.91 for Hertha Berlin, $3.50 for the draw, $3.40 for Mainz. And on the table currently, Hertha Berlin are in 13th, 2 wins and 2 draws in their last 5 matches. While for Mainz are in the 15th spots, just the 1 win followed by 4 defeats in a row in their last 5 games. So I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory for Hertha Berlin here. Next game is Werder Bremen and Union Berlin. 2 wins for Werder Bremen, 2009 and 2019 games. Odds for this game, Werder Bremen $2, $3.50 for the draw, $3.30 for Union Berlin. And on the table, Werder Bremen are in 16th spot with just the 1 win of their last 5 games. While for Union Berlin are in the 12th spot, just the 1 win in their last 5 games as well too. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw on this game here. Next game, Bayer Leverkusen and Dortmund. 14 wins for Dortmund, 7 wins for Bayer Leverkusen, and 7 draws. So 5 wins and a draw in the last 6 for Dortmund, including winning the last 4 games in a row. Odds for this match, $2.88 for Leverkusen, $3.60 for the draw, $2 for Dortmund. On the table, Bayer Leverkusen are in the 5th spot, 3 wins in their last 5 matches. And Dortmund are in a 3rd spot, 3 wins and a draw in the last 5 games for them. Gonna go for Dortmund to get a 2-1 victory. Next game is Monchengladbach against Koln. 11 victories for Gladbach, 4 wins for Koln, and 5 draws. Gladbach with 3 wins in the past 4 games. Odds for this match, $1.57 for Gladbach, $3.75 for the draw, $4.50 for Koln. On the table, Gladbach are in the 4th spot, 2 wins and 2 draws in their past 5 games. And for Koln, they are in 14th with 4 wins in the past 5 games. And I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. And the final match between Bayern Munich and Leipzig. 6 wins for Bayern Munich, 1 win for Leipzig, and 2 draws. Bayern with 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 4 matches. Odds for this game, $1.33 for Bayern Munich at home, $5 for the draw, $6 for Leipzig. On the table, currently Bayern Munich are now in top spot, at least the past 5 games, while for Leipzig are in 2nd spot, 2 wins and 2 draws at the last 5 games there, just 1 point behind Bayern Munich. And the top 4 is separated by just 3 points at this stage. And I'm going to go for a surprising 3-2 victory for Leipzig to carry on this exciting Bundesliga title challenge for these teams. Let me know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. And also feel free to check out all my other predictions for Spain, France, Italy, Australia, Premier League, and some other videos as well too. Otherwise, come back here so we can discuss what happens week 21 of matches as we head on to week 22 of matches next time. But until then, thumbs up and subscribe.